where the wing is. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm trying to hold the camera and kite at the same time. And if the wing is flopping like this and it's pulling me, just take a step towards it. See that? So if you're in strong winds and the wing is like fighting you, just take one step towards the wing. If I back up and I fight and I pull against the wing, it flops on the ground, it wants to fly, just step towards the wing. It takes some of the power out of it. If I feel the wing trying to overfly me, then I add brake. Otherwise, I only add brakes as necessary. Don't pull the brakes unless you absolutely need to. If I feel it trying to overfly me, then I add brake. So I can go hands up. And the key is, this is a very precision kind of dance thing that I'm doing here. So the wing's gonna drop back to reinflate. I didn't overreact, I just applied a little pressure on the open side. When you're bringing the wing up, if one side starts to come up more than the other, like that, what I'm gonna do is pull brake on the high side, A's on the low side. So I'm pulling A's. So what you can do is you can bring the wing up level with the A's. If this side's coming up more, like this, then stop and pull more on the other side. So you can pull more on this side. See how it catches up? See if I pull this A, that side comes up. If I pull both, it comes up together. Walk towards the wing when you're trying to bring it down. That's the part that's not very intuitive. If you want the wing to go down, you walk towards it. If you want it to come up, you walk away from it. All right. But, so if this happens, and if you have some wind, you can still salvage it. Here's how you save it. I'm only pulling the high side brake, okay? And I'm gonna pull this brake, I'm gonna walk into the wind in this way to bring the wing overhead. If I pull too much brake, then the wing stalls like that and it goes down. Okay? See, so that's the finesse. Watch the wingtip. If I pull too much brake, a little bit of pressure, I can pull more brake, more brake. If it starts to fall like that, I ease up. Okay, watch this. I can grab this A. So the wing's on the side. I'm crosswind now. Pull this A and this one brake. And now the wing's above me. I know because the wind is strong, it's pulling hard. When I bring this thing up, it's gonna overshoot. So I have to be ready to pull the brakes right as it gets to 12 o'clock to stop it from overflying me. Let me demo that now. And brakes, and then hands up. Let it fly. If the wing keeps falling down like this, that means you're pulling too much brake. If it does that, you can let it fly with hands up. If the wing keeps overflying you and collapsing in front of you, then you're not pulling enough brake. Like this. I get the A's. Let's get prepared. Got the brakes in my hands. And pull the A's. If the wing starts coming up this way, I pull brakes on the high side and A's on the low side. Okay? Or in lighter winds, you can just use the A's to bring the wing up. Pull more A on the low side. See that? More A on the low side to guide the wing up straight. A only on the low side. Brake on the high side. Until you get the wing overhead. I can go hands up. If the wing's this way, I can step this way, brake on this side. If the wing falls to my right, brake on the left, step to the right. Okay, it's this way, so I'm gonna move this way, pull brake on the right side. If the wing goes down, I go hands up. Okay, the wing's going this way. I'm gonna step right, pull left. Wing goes this left. I'm gonna step left, pull right. If I let it get too far, like this, it's hard to save, especially in light wind. So this is too far. Now I have to be really careful with how much. If I pull too much brake, it stalls. I let off, it flies again. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull just the A's and the brake on this one wingtip to try and cobra the wing back up. You'll see the winds are too light. I'll try it anyway. I'll show you what happens. Okay, so it just laid the wing back out. I get my brakes again. Got the A's. Oh, it's kind of light. It's kind of the high side. So I step towards the high side. Try it again. And if you notice, I took a couple of steps towards the wing as it came up. The tricky part is doing all these techniques at the same time. So as the wing, if the wing comes up fast, I move towards the wing. If the wing's coming up slow, so I took 4 steps towards the wing as it came up because I have stiff wind. If the winds are light, then I have to step away from the wing. Okay, I'm gonna let the wing fall this way. So I'm gonna pull a high side brake and I'm gonna move towards the low side. Okay, now the wing is going this way. I'm gonna move towards the low side and I'm gonna pull the high side brake. Okay, I wasn't fast enough to save that. I didn't move fast enough. So now what I can do, okay, see if I pull the brake, it goes down. I'm gonna pull this A. Pull this A and this brake and move towards the low side. See, on that one, I needed to add some brake at the top, and I didn't. Look, I'm going to pull A on the low side and step towards the high side. Okay, it's centered now. Pull just the A's. Okay, A on the low side. A on the low side. Move towards the low side. You can kite with just your hands if your movements are fast enough. Move towards the low side. Okay, I'm gonna add brake on the high side. It's a finesse thing. You can't muscle a glider. If you're doing this, you're just muscling in it and then you're gonna stall it. Oh, see, on that one I didn't hold the A's long enough. So I let go of the A's before the wing was all the way overhead. So it didn't come up. Pull the A. Okay, now it's all the way overhead. It's going this way. High side, step right. And I'm watching the center of the wing at the trailing edge. If I feel the wing pull me right, I go with it. Go with it and pull the high side. It's a dance. Oh, it's pulling me this way. Move with it and pull opposite brake. Move towards the low side, pull the high side. So now I'm clipped in like I'm gonna do a reverse launch in a paramotor. And I'm gonna hold the brake in the correct hand. So if I wanted to take off, I could turn around and run. All right, my technique, some people have the risers like this and they grab the A's. It works. You can inflate the wing this way, but I have all these lines crossed over. I don't like that. So I cross the risers first like this, and then I grab the A's up here. You could do one hand. You can do two hands. I like two hands, especially if I'm kiting, because then I can control which side of the wing comes up first. Okay, now I'm reverse kiting like I'm gonna do a takeoff. All right. If the wing goes that way, I need to pull with my left hand and move left. way, I need to pull with my right hand and move right. Now it's over here, pull left, move left. So that was a collapse from not holding enough brakes. Wing is going right, pull right, move right. Wing goes left, pull left, move left. Also turn your body the direction you're walking. Okay? So I got it stable, I'm ready to take off, now I turn around. This is the hard part, a lot of people mess up. What they do wrong is, as soon as they turn around, they pull too much brake, and they get drugged backwards. I'm not pulling any brake right now. If I pull brake, the wing pulls me harder backwards. It's pulling me, it's pulling me. Okay, I'm gonna go hands up. I'm gonna move towards the low side and pull with my left hand. Okay, I'm gonna let the wing go left. I'm gonna move left and pull with my right. Okay, look, nothing. The wing goes this way, apply brake and move with it. Oh, it's going this way. Oh, it's overflying me. Pull both. It's going this way. Move with it. Pull brake only on the high side. Oh, not enough wind. Grab the A's. Grab this A. See how I can control which side goes up? I'm only pulling A on the low side. Let's do it again. So only pull A's as needed on the low side. If it gets too sideways, if it gets more than 45 degrees off, then I'll pull brake to fix it again. Let me show that again. Okay. So I'll pull A on that. Pull A on the low side. See this? Just one finger of pressure. Brake only on the high side. Keep your knees bent. We're flying, we're flying. Let's go backwards. Keep your knees bent. Lean back into the wing in the harness. Okay, I want to kill the wing because I'm tired or I'm scared. If I walk backwards, it fights me harder. If I just walk towards the wing, it comes down nice and gentle. All right, this is trims out like halfway. So now I need less A's to bring the wing up, but I need more brakes. If I don't pull the brakes, that happens. It's nice and smooth right now, it's easy. Oh, see, it overfly me, I didn't do anything. And it did a little frontal. So when you have the trims out, you need to hold a little bit more brake pressure to keep it from overflying you. But it's just preference, really. Just practice both ways and see what works for you. Some people pull too much brake, so they need the trims out a little. Some people, if the trims are out, then they let the wing overfly them and collapse. So you just need to practice and see what works for you. Now when I turn around, when the trims are out, it's easier for me to move forward because the wing doesn't hang back as much. I can walk forward and I'm looking at the wingtips left and right. I'm looking for the same distance above the horizon for the wingtip. If I see the wing, oh, it's pulling me left, I go with it. Here comes a thermal. I'm gonna turn around. Let's use the D's now. So the wind got really strong and I wanna still be in control. Drop the brakes, go to the D's. So if the wing starts to pick me up, I can just kill it. Just pull the D's and kill it. You can still kite the wing with the D's like this. Okay, let's say it's pulling me. I really want to stop. D's down, walk towards the wing. That's it, and then hold the D's. You can fight a lot of wind speed like this, holding the D's, and then remember, if you step forward, the wing goes down. And when I turn around, if I move left or right, then I throw the wing off. I'll try and show you. So if I step this way, see how the wing went that way? When I turned around 180 degrees, I moved the location of my body. Compared to this, pivot in place. You can take note of where your feet are. Turn in place. But if I turn around like this, see how the wing's over there now? Now I have to correct it. This kiting right here is the best thing you can do to prepare yourself for paramotoring, hands down. You need a forward kite and about 10 miles an hour of wind. Try not to look at the wing, try to feel what it's telling you. I feel it pulling me left, I'm gonna move left and pull only the right brake. Oh, it's moving right. I'm gonna move right with it and pull only the left brake. You have to practice this. That's the only way to get good at this. If you practice this over and over and over, then when you're ready to do your first flights, you'll bring the wing up, you'll add power from the motor, and then the rest is muscle memory. You'll run like this, the motor's pushing me and I'm running. A little bit of brake pressure, and then you're flying. If the wing pulls you to the right, you'll instinctively move with it, and you'll save your launch.